I didn't want to rewatch that moment. It's so sad.
And Ocon, well, his brave resistance is crushed right at the line.
I'm gonna spray water in my eyes and pretend I'm crying. Thank you very much, or not, to have shown me that again. Yeah, it's very hard to see that one. It was a tough moment. Obviously, I lost the podium, but we'll go through it again. It was last year Saudi Arabia, and I was running third, 2 laps to the end.
Bottas has DRS, 0.6 behind, 2 laps remaining. Oh mate, you've got this.
Okay, so 2 laps remaining. At that time, yes, I knew it was going to be very tricky to hold a quicker Merc. Obviously, Valtteri was coming back up the field, but we had a great pace. We muscled our way through that race. Had quite a few contacts, which the car suffered eventually.
Wheels touching, that was Tsunoda and Ocon. Verstappen's going to go down the inside, there's 3 of them, and Hamilton and Ocon touch!
I'm not gonna say this was a reason behind it, but at some point Valtteri told me that there was a lot of bottoming, so a lot of touching on the ground from my car, and we lost basically a part of the floor 2 laps to the end. It was getting more difficult to control the car, a little bit more tricky to handle, and we were not as fast as before.
By the way, the team from Enstone, Alpine as they are called now, haven't scored consecutive podiums since 2013. They're on for it at the moment.
And yeah, up until that point I was third for a good part of that race, but yeah, I knew it was going to be tight.
Single press overtake now, please.
As you can see, my engineer asked me to single press overtake, so if you do that, you use the hybrid system to gain a little bit of straight line speed.
Bottas has DRS, 0.5 behind, last lap.
So I'm using again my battery to defend because I'm slower in the corners at that point. So at this point, yes, Valtteri misses the braking, and I'm thinking, you know, he's gonna give me back the position, but he's gonna lose a bit of ground. So I was quite happy with that. But actually, I saw him in the mirrors, and he was not that far. So yeah, fighting again with the car in the high speed. You can see a bit of movement. I'm at that point quite tired actually, because it's been very intense, but I managed to lose him a bit more. You can see in my mirrors that he's not that close. So that lap is going well at this point, but you can see the battery is getting a bit low. That's the bottom left bar that you have on the steering wheel. And yeah, what is going to happen is very clear.
Overtake isn't available this lap. It's 1.2 behind, everything you've got.
So my engineer is telling me that I can't use the full overtake power, so the full boost with the hybrid, but I will use a little bit here, because he's going to ask me now, I remember well.
Bottas has DRS now, push to the line.
Yeah, I'm actually on the bottom of the pack already. So I'm defending, but you can see the rear is not going to hold on so well, so I'm fighting with the car, a lot of wheel spin. And now I'm pressing the boost button, but nothing's happening, and we're at the bottom of the pack, and I lose third place on the line. I didn't want to rewatch that moment. It's so sad.
Choke. Valtteri Bottas there, punching the air with delight as he steals third place.
Yeah, it took me a while to get back from my emotions from novel behaviors after that. I didn't want to speak to anybody. We see it from behind now. So Valtteri following me, and you can see that in the straight line he's gonna win quite a lot because of DRS and the slipstream, because there are very long straight in Jeddah. And you can see the flashing behind is myself recovering energy, because I'm running quite low. And yeah, to have use all our jokers basically has killed us a little bit on the line. So it was a good race until then. But I'm pleased that we've secured the championship position for the team. 5th place in the constructor in front of AlphaTauri, and yeah, that's the moment that sealed it basically. So that was the main target. But if I had to do it again, I would have been a bit more aggressive. Valtteri, watch out.